Play ball! On the mound today is Jay Green when he's not striking. Zoe Mallory steps up.
Tell Grandma to come in from the kitchen, 'cause the inning is about to start.
Ready now. Cuts to the plate. Swing. A bouncing ball. He's got it. And the throw to first. That's it for her. Pablo Sanchez steps in.
Secret weapon? Looks like he's ready to belt one out of the park.
1 out. He winds and delivers. Swung on. Smacked one left of center. Running up to it. Goodbye, baseball! Hasta la vista, bola! Laura. From the windup, he throws it. Swing! Ski! He winds, cuts to the plate. Swung on. Pulls out the slow ball. Owen. He's ready now. He throws it low and outside. And the count is 1-2. From the windup, the pitch. A swing. A bouncing ball. Takes the dive. This is a problem for him. And he goes after it. Takes the stretch and the delivery. The swing goes for it. Throws it to second. She's out. Here's the motion. Pitch on the way. Swinging. Whoops. Slice. 2 outs. Here's the windup. Cuts to the plate. And drove one deep. Running up to it. And he makes the catch. She's out of there. They are turned away. Halfway through the inning now. Now pitch. Courtney Valley. No outs. From the windup, cuts to the plate. The swing. Lined back. She laced a double.
Nice one. That kid's pretty fast.
Ezra Travolta. They have a runner on second. Nobody out. She is ready. And the pitch. That was a ball. 1-0. From the stretch. And the pitch. Swinging. First.
That little blooper sent him running.
Makes it. Safe on third. Jay Green. The windup. The delivery. Strike! The runner goes for the slide. She's out of there.
You gotta score runs to win a game.
The target goes up. Fires. Swinging. It's going to left field. Into the windup. The pitch. A swing. Dan Olafson steps up.
That kid's waving the bat around like it was a toothpick.
Runners at the corners. 1 out. Here's the motion and the delivery. Strike 1. Tries to steal. Runners at the corners. 1 out. The target goes up. Pitch on the way. The swing. A blooper in foul territory. And the count is 0-2. Here's the motion. She delivers. Swing! Belted it! And he's out. Tags first. All right, their first run today. Brett, runner on first. 2 outs. Here's the motion, the pitch. A swing, strike 1. Here's the motion and the delivery. Swung on. Foot. Slide. Ready now. Pitch on the way. That was ball 1. The stretch. The 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. And the count is 2-2. From the stretch. The 2-2 pitch. Strike! Caught looking. And that'll... Here comes... Into the motion and the pitch. Ready now, and the offering. That was a ball. 1-1. From the windup and the pitch. A swing. Grounder to short. Hit to short. Chucks it to first. Say goodbye. Sydney Webb. Here's the motion and the pitch. Strike! Went 1 out. Ready now. The delivery. Swing. Strike!
Now give...
From the windup and the pitch. Strike. Donald Bogle steps up to bat.
I wouldn't want to meet this kid in a dark alley. I wouldn't want to meet him in a light alley either. Alleys are scary.
Takes the stretch and the offering. Strike! 0-1. From the windup, throws it. The swing, another low and away.
Bet the bat.
And the ready now. Here's the pitch. Sends him back to the dugout. Frankie Holly steps up to bat. Into the motion and the offering. Strike! And the count is 0-1. She kicks. She delivers. That was ball 1. And the count is 1-1. From the stretch, the 1-1 pitch. It's going up the right field line. And it goes foul. With nobody out. Ready now. 1-2 pitch. Strike! That's it for this kid. Nate takes her stretch. She delivers. Strike 1. And the count is 0-1. The windup and the throw. Strike!
If he can keep it together, he's got...
Oh. She is ready. She delivers. That was ball 1. And the count is 1-2. The stretch and the delivery. Swinging. And a foul ball. And the count is 1-2. Takes the stretch. The 1-2 pitch. The swing. And he was banned.
You can't get him every time.
She's set. She delivers. Strike!
I can't believe they didn't swing at that.
And the count is 0-1. Into the windup. The pitch. Ball 1. 1-1. Into the windup and the delivery. Swinging. A bouncing ball.
That's a slow roller.
He's out of there.
Ooh, that's not...
And Cindy check. No outs. From the windup, pitch on the way. Swinging. Oh, and the count is 0-1. He sets. The pitch. Swing. Another strike. Slow pitch. Here's the motion and the offering. That was ball 1. 1-2. The stretch. The 1-2 pitch. A swing. Very good. Touching. He comes center. The pitch. Swing. A bouncing ball. And he grabs it. Fires across to first. That's it for her. Zoe Mallory steps up to bat. Two outs. The target goes up and the pitch. Strike 1. That was 0-1. Into the windup, throws it. Swung on. Brings up and makes the catch. Out. That retires the side. Halfway through the inning. Rose Flugel. Step. No outs. Here's the windup. Throws it. Strike 1. 0-1. The stretch. Here's the pitch. Swing. And drove one deep. She's safe. Courtney Valentino. Here's the windup and the throw. Ball 1. Runner on first. Nobody out. Into the motion. Pitch on the way. Belted it. Lick a stamp and slap it on that puppy, 'cause that ball is out of here.
That one had a passport.
Ezra Travolta. Ready now. She delivers. That was ball 1. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 2. No outs. Takes the stretch. Cuts to the plate. Swinging. It's going to left field. And it's a foul ball. With nobody out. The stretch. The 2-1 pitch. The swing. Chopper to third.
That's a slow roller.
Safe at first. Jake, runner on first. From the windup and the offering. Strike!
That kid was frozen.
0-1. Into the motion. Here's the pitch. Swung on. First.
That's a slow roller.
Slides into second. Lands on second. Dan Olaf's runners on first and second. Nobody out. She's set. Pitch on the way. Strike! And the count is 0-1. From the windup, the pitch. Strike 2. And the count is 0-2. Into the windup, the delivery. That was a ball. And the count is 1-2. Here's the windup, the 1-2 pitch. That was ball 2. From the stretch, and the offering, swing! A bouncing ball.
Send him scrambling.
Safe at third. Brett Olson steps up to bat.
That kid's waving the bat around like it was a toothpick.
The bases are loaded. Nobody out. Takes her stretch, and the pitch. The swing. An undergrounder. My, oh my.
All I can say is I can dig it, baby. Oh, yeah.
And the runner scores. And he comes in to score.
Good hustle. These kids are on their way.
Frankie Holly steps up. From the stretch, the pitch. Low ball 1. There he goes.
Good decision.
And there are runners at second and third with nobody out. Takes her stretch, cuts to the plate. A swing. Line drive. Goes for the slide. Makes it. Safe on third. And he comes in to score.
That's the kind of hustling I like to see.
Nate Kowalski. Step. From the windup, he delivers. Strike! He steals.
Bold move.
And there are runners at second and third. No outs. Here's the motion, and delivers. The swing, a bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those taters.
And that's an out. Jeff Bagwell at bat.
Bagwell's awesome. He hits consistently well and can run as fast as a cheetah. That's fast.
And there are runners at second and third. 1 out. Ready now, and the pitch. Swinging. Belted it. Slides into third.
Look at that effort.
And they've scratched out another run.
That's the kind of hustling I like to see.
And makes it to third. Oops, that's not graceful. He's caught in a pickle. Safe. Rose Flugel, runners on first and third. 1 out. Here's Ashley Weber, ready to wow the crowd.
Little Smoky Ash's dad discourages her.
From the windup, and the offering. Swing! A long drive. And it's out of play. And they give up another run.
That's the way to get things done.
Courtney Valentino comes to the plate.
This kid's gotta be pretty nervous out there.
And there are runners at second and third. 1 out. She's set. And the pitch. Swing. A bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those taters.
And she's safe. Ezra Travolta steps up to bat.
I think this young hitter can get the job done.
3 on, 1 out. She's set. Here's the pitch. Swing! Plug your ears. It's a screamin' line drive.
You'd scream too if you were hit that hard, let me tell ya.
Off the wall, and he's got it. And they give up another run.
That's the kind of hustling I like to see.
Jay Green, 3 on, 1 out. Takes her stretch, and the pitch. Strike! Takes the stretch, throws it. Strike! She kicks, fires. The swing, whoops, slice. Here's the motion and the throw. Swing, looped up.
That's easy money for the opposing team.
That's an infield fly. Ouch! He hits the ground, and he Dan takes her stretch and the delivery. That was a ball. 3 on. Two outs. From the windup, the pitch. Ball 2. Here's the windup and the delivery. Strike! The target goes up. The 2-1 pitch. Swinging. A bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those taters.
She's out. That's Pablo with no. He winds the pitch. Strike!
Turn on the heat and fat.
Oh, from the windup, cuts to the plate. Strike 2. Low and away. Takes the stretch and the throw. That was a ball. He sets the 1-2 pitch. Swing! A blooper in foul territory. He winds the 1-2 pitch, sends him back to the dugout. Lorelai Ikaye steps up to bat.
The slugger's ready to show us what she...
Takes the stretch, the delivery, swinging, strike, solid right.
A pitcher.
0-1. Ready now, cuts to the plate. That was ball 1. He winds the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard. He gobbles it up, throws it over. Quick throw to second, safe. Steps up to bat.
This kid's gotta be...
Into the motion, cuts to the plate. Swinging. A bouncing ball. One hopper to the shortstop. Fires across to first. That's an out. Here comes at 2 outs. The windup. Here's the pitch. Strike!
Now give us another one, baby.
And the count is 0. Into the windup. Cuts to the plate. Swing. Strike. Low and he comes center. The pitch. He jumps, and she's out. That's all, folks. 1. Brett Olf. Here's the motion and the offering. Swing. Strike 1.
That's what I call a whiff.
Nobody out. Here's the motion and the offering. Swing. Strike two. She is ready. And the throw. The swing. A bouncing ball.
That little blooper sent him running.
He's safe. Frankie. The windup. The pitch. That was a ball. Runner on first. Nobody out. Into the motion and delivers. Swung on. A bouncing ball.
That's a slow roller.
The windup. Here's the pitch. Swing. And drove it to deep left. Goodbye, baseball!
Blast off! A rocket launched off his bat and zoomed right out of the park.
Nate Kowalski comes to the plate.
Trying to get something for the team.
Nobody out. Takes her stretch. The delivery. The swing. It's going to left field. And it's foul. From the windup and the throw. Swing. Looped up. Jeff Bagwell at bat. Runner on first with nobody out. Into the windup. Throws it. Strike! She's set. Fires. That was ball one. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That was ball two. The stretch, the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and popped up. He's out. Rose Flugel. Runner on first. 1 out. She's set. Cuts to the plate. That was ball one. 1-0. The windup. The pitch. Strike!
That kid was frozen.
And the count is 1-1. Ready now. And the throw. That was ball two. 2-1. The stretch. She delivers. Strike!
The batter's got to pull the trigger on those.
2-2. The stretch. Fires. Swing. A bouncing ball.
That's a slow roller.
And it's an out. He slides.
Look at that effort.
Courtney. Ready now. The delivery. That was a ball. They have a runner on second. 2 outs. Here's the windup and delivers. Low ball two. 2-0. From the windup and the throw. A swing. Smacked one left of center.
That dog will hunt.
She laced a double.
Nice one. That kid's pretty fast.
And they give up another run. Ezra Travolta steps up to bat. Here's Sidney Weber, ready to wow the crowd.
Little Smoky Sid pitches a great heat and has the stamina to keep throwing 'em.
Ready now, and the delivery. Ball one. They have a runner on second, 2 outs. The stretch and the throw. A swing. A bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those taters.
And that's an out. And the 4th inning's over. 1 left on. The Expos have just about. Sidney Weber, no outs. Here's the windup and the pitch. A swing. A bouncing ball. 1 hopper to the shortstop. Great shot to say goodbye. Donald into the motion and the offering. Swing. A bouncing ball. Easy play for him. The throw to first base. He's out. Cindy. Here's the windup. He throws it. Swung on. Strike!
Now's a good time to...
Look, 2 out. Into the motion. The pitch. Up and here's the windup. Pitch on the way. Swung on. And target goes up. Pitch on the way. Say goodbye to another hitter.
And another one bites the dust.
The Expos have Jake into the windup. Fires. Swing. And a foul ball. 0-1. Takes the stretch. Cuts to the plate. Swung on. Strike. 0-2. Takes her stretch and the throw. That was ball 1. The stretch, the 1-2 pitch. A swing. Sliced it. 1-2. The windup, the 1-2 pitch. Swinging. Popped it up. The stretch, cuts to the plate. Swung on, and it goes foul. Runner on first with nobody out. Takes the stretch, the pitch, the wing, a bouncing ball,
That little blooper sent 'em running.
and the slide, and it's an out. Safe. Brett Olson comes to the plate.
I wouldn't want to meet this kid in a dark alley. I wouldn't want to meet him in a light alley either. Alleys are scary.
From the windup, the delivery. Strike!
The batter's got to pull the trigger on those.
She kicks. She delivers. The swing. Foul. Runner on first. 1 out. Takes the stretch and the offering. A swing. A bouncing ball.
That's a slow roller.
Slides into second. He's safe. Frankie Holly comes to the plate. From the stretch, the pitch. Ball 1. Into the motion, the delivery. That was ball 2. The target goes up, and the offering, swinging, a long drive.
Get on your horse.
Nate Kowalski comes to the plate.
Now that's a look of pure determination on his face.
Bases loaded, 1 out. From the stretch, and delivers. Swung on, foot, slide, 0-1. Takes her stretch, and delivers. The swing, a bouncing ball.
That's a slow roller.
He's out, and they've scratched out another run.
That's the way to get things done.
Jeff Bagwell at bat, and there are runners at second and third, 2 outs. Ready now, fires. Strike 1.
Looked like a good pitch to me.
0-1. From the stretch, and the offering, swung on, hit to deep right field.
That dog will hunt.
He's out. That's the end of the 5th. Runners left on second and third. The Expos lead. With nobody. Here's the motion. The pitch. Swing. Foot. Slide. Here's the motion. He throws it. Swing. Strike! Good move. Slow ball. 0-2. Takes the stretch. Cuts to the plate. Low and inside. He comes center. Pitch on the way. That was ball. He comes center. Throws it. Swing. Zoe. From the stretch. Fires. Swing. Ski. Into the motion. And the pitch. Strike. Here's the motion. The pitch. Foul ball. From the windup, and delivers. And that strikes the Pablo the windup and the throw. Strike! Solid right hook.
A pitcher with a good right hook is an asset to any team.
And the count is 0-1. The windup and the pitch. Strike! 0-2. The windup and the pitch. A bouncing ball. Jumps straight down the middle. Great shot to first. That's an out. And that'll do it for them this inning. Halfway through the inning now. Runners left on second and third. The Expos throws with nobody out. She kicks, and the delivery. High ball 1.
Looked like she was trying to hit a bird or something.
And the count is 1-0. Takes her stretch, throws it. That was a ball. 2-0. Takes the stretch, pitch on the way. Swing. Smacked one left of center. And it's a snow cone catch. And that's an out. Courtney Valley, 1 out. The windup, the delivery, swinging, foul ball, 0-1. She's set and delivers. Swing, a bouncing ball.
That's a slow roller.
Travolta comes to the plate.
The fabulous Gooch predicts this kid is going places.
Runner on first, 1 out. Into the motion and delivers. A swing, foul, 0-1. Here's the windup and the offering. The swing, tripped and fell. And that's an out. Line drive straight to the gap. Slides into first. She's out. The Expos win, 13-1.
What a scene there's going to be at the pizza parlor tonight. I heard last time they won a game, they were dancing on the tables and singing victory songs at the top of their lungs. They even made the pizza guy spell out, "We are the champions," with pepperoni on every single pie.
This is Sunny Day and Vinny the Gooch saying see you next time.